Kevy, can you just sum up the emotions in the sheds?
Oh, yeah. Well, there's no emotion in there. It's very quiet. It's just hard to get your head around what actually happened. So, anyway, yeah, it's very disappointing. I feel for all the players in there that gave so much, but just wasn't enough in the end.
What did you think changed? You 16 points up, and they just
maybe I'm still in. Maybe that first half where we didn't play so well, but kept ourselves in the game with our defence. That maybe had a bit to do with it. I'm not sure. Nathan Cleary was pretty good too, to be fair, at the end of the game. Yeah, I'd have to have a look at the tape.
Especially when Ezra scored that hat-trick.
Oh, I think the whole stadium thought we'd done enough, except for a few people. So, yeah, something we can get better at next year, certainly. But right now, it just, it's pretty empty feeling.
How gutted are you, Kev?
I'm okay myself, but I just feel for those boys in there that just gave so much, not just tonight, but all season. To finish like that. I watched the AFL Grand Final yesterday, and I thought, well, that's not a nice way to lose for the Lions. And here we are sitting here in the same situation, really.
How do you explain it, Breno? What do you think happened there towards the end? It looked like you had it in the bag. We all thought you did.
The message was pretty clear out there. It was just keep playing some footy. We probably just went a bit one out. And they had all the momentum, and we just couldn't get it back. So it's disappointing.
Kevin, you've been confident leading into the game. Did they play the way that you wanted them to? Or
well, not in the first half. No, that second period there for 20 minutes. That's the Broncos that I know, and that's where we'll get to. And we'll do that for 80. But we're not there yet. But when we do, we'll win premierships. So that's what it's about. We're not far off, as you saw tonight. But we're getting there. We're a lot closer now than what we were 12 months ago. Would everyone agree?
Yeah.
I think so.
Do you think you can do what the Penrith did, Kevy? Like they lost their first grand final, but we've seen them now in the next three.
Yeah,
Is that what the Broncos can do?
Yeah, well, I didn't agree with that the other day when it was brought up at the press conference, and I thought today we should have won that game, but we didn't. And hats off to Penrith. They played, some good football at the back end. So that's obviously where we've got to get better. Our starts and then our finish.
Kevy, for Ezra to do what he did, 20 in a grand final, can you tell us a bit about that performance?
Superhuman, wasn't it, from Ezra? We know he's a talented little player. He showed that tonight on the big stage, what sort of talents he's got. So he's, I'm not going to single out anyone because everyone was trying really, really hard. It's just sometimes the football gods just take things away from you. And they did that tonight to us.
How do you make a loss like that? How do you make it so that in future it's the kind of thing that can make this footy team going forward not break them? Because it's
well, if you look back to 2015, the Broncos lost in similar fashion. So it's just wasn't meant to be tonight. I can't ask for anything more from our players. Their effort, you try and find things in the game, but it's just the way the game goes. And I've been in games when that's happened to me as a player and coach, well, certainly tonight. And I've also had the other side of it where it goes your way. And tonight it just didn't go our way for whatever reason.
Kev, will it be challenging to pick them up emotionally after such a heartbreaking loss?
Oh, yeah, I think, yeah. I mean, once the dust settles, everyone in that room can be extremely proud of, as I say, where the club is now to where it was, before all these guys got their hands on the club. It's just remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. And we can, the next couple of days we can sit back and be really proud of that. But tonight we wanted to win. We wanted to win the premiership this year, and we didn't get it. So that pisses us off. Yeah.
This make everyone more hungry.
You're always hungry going into a season. You always want to win the trophy. So
I don't think losing a grand final makes you more hungry. I don't know.
And then I know it's in the moments after, and it's hard to describe emotions and whatnot. But obviously, you were there in a pretty close one in 21, where you lost to that side, and you had to lose one in that fashion tonight. Like, is losing in that fashion harder and tougher than any other grand final loss?
Just losing in general is tough. Doesn't matter the result. It's a big game. You want to win them games, and unfortunately, I've been on the other end of it. So.
Do you think there's the experience, big game experience, sort of played a part there?
No, I don't think so. We had our moments. We were good for patches in that game, like Kev said, and just didn't find a way in the end to get it done. And
that can happen.
Yeah.
You know, play the game.
That was simplifying, Reno, to like, just sometimes things like this can be the making of a footy team going forward. Like if you harness it in the right way, and they're such a young team, but like there'll be some big lessons to take out of it.
Well, you never want to feel that way again, so you can use that as motivation. But we've got a good group of fellas in there that work hard, extremely hard every day, and they want to get better every day. We've seen that throughout the year this year. Coach and staff did a fantastic job in getting us to where we are, and just couldn't get the win tonight.
But let's give Penrith some credit too. That, like, I mean, they've made 4 grand finals in a row, first time since I've been born. So that's pretty elite. So they're a good side, and we need to respect that. But yeah, it doesn't help us sitting there not winning.
Can you take something out of it that you were beaten by a team that'll go down as one of the best we've ever seen?
Well, they're a good side, so we've got to respect that. Still like to win.
Where do they rank, Kevy? You've seen, obviously,
Well,
been involved in seeing teams that 1-2.
Well, their history shows that they're elite with 4 grand finals. It was Parramatta, I think, the last one. So, yeah, they're obviously a good, tough, hard side. And they were that tonight.
Renee, you went down to the first half. How bad was the hip or groin? What sort of happened?
I was a little sore. I was tossing up whether to give the kicking duties over to Walsh's. Can feel it throughout the game, but wasn't bad enough to stop me from doing things.